Hey everyone, and welcome back to ASK Beauty and More. I'm Stacy, and today's video is going to be what's in my makeup bag and my Holy Grail makeup products at the moment because they change often for the most part. Some products have been my Holy Grails for a really long time, and some products change pretty frequently. And I wanted to quickly mention the lighting in this video. You may notice that it is different than most of my videos, all of my videos pretty much. Um, I meant to film this video much earlier today, but today has been a really hectic day. It is now 7 o'clock in the evening and I'm just now getting the chance to film this video, and I really wanted to get it done today so I could get it uploaded for you guys tomorrow, which is Friday, because I do try to upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if you notice that the lighting is different, that is why. If you like this video, please do go ahead and give it a thumbs up and click subscribe down below. That really helps support the channel and it is really appreciated. Now, without any further ado, let's jump right on into the video. Okay, so first of all, here is the bag. This is a Vera Bradley large cosmetic bag, and I have had this bag for a long time. Like, no joke, probably at least 3 to 4 years. And I didn't use it for a long time after I first got it. I just kept using my old bag. But I have been using this one for at least a couple of years, and it has held up so well. It is lined on the inside. It has the waterproof lining on the inside. And this bag is perfect size for my everyday makeup products. So these products are like my everyday favorites, my everyday holy grails, you could say. So let's dive right on in and see what's in here. Okay, I wanted to start with primer, but apparently it is at the bottom. Let's dig for it. Okay, as you probably know by now, my Holy Grail primer is the Benefit Professional, and it stays in my makeup bag, and it's actually the only primer that I have that stays in my everyday makeup bag. These products are also products that I travel with. At least here recently, these have been my favorite products for everyday, for travel, the whole 9 yards. So Benefit Professional is definitely my Holy Grail primer and has been for quite a while. I've tried several others since the Professional came out, and I just don't like any of them as well as the Professional. And if you watched my video on my everyday / work makeup, a lot of these products are going to be repeats from that video, but there are a lot more in here than what I used in that video. But here is another one, the It Cosmetics CC Cream. I have this in the shade Fair, and I absolutely adore this foundation. It has excellent coverage for a CC cream, yet it does not look cakey at all on the face. It is really dewy, so if you have really oily skin, this one might not be the one for you. But I have combination skin. It can be dry at times, it can be oily at times. It's very temperamental. My skin is very temperamental, but this works really well on my skin, and I love it. The other foundation that I have in here is the Revlon Color Stay. And I have this in the shade 110. This will stay on my skin for upwards of 12 hours. It is so long wearing on me, and that is one of the main reasons why I keep it in my everyday bag for days that I know I'm going to be putting my makeup on early and I'm not going to be able to take it off till late. I know that this will hang in there and stay for me. Next, we have a powder foundation, and this is the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Powder Foundation, and it is in the shade 10. And I use this on days where I am not putting any foundation on at all, like any liquid foundation. I will use this, and it will just even out my skin tone. That's what the powder looks like. It will just even out my skin tone, the redness I get on my cheeks and across my nose. It will even all of that out, and then I can just go. I will also use this to just set down my liquid foundation. Either of these two foundations that I just showed, the It Cosmetics CC Cream or the Revlon Color Stay. I just take a big fluffy brush, dip it in, and just powder my face, and it sets my liquid foundation really well. So I really like this, and it stays in my bag. And next we have the Milani Luminoso blush. And I know this is another one you have heard me talk about a lot. If you have been watching my videos on a regular basis, you have heard me talk about this a lot. It is so pretty and so flattering. It does have a sheen to it, which I really love, but if you don't like blushes with a sheen, you probably wouldn't like this one. But it's just a beautiful peachy pink and has a beautiful sheen. I love it. I know I keep saying I love it with every product, but I mean, they're in my everyday makeup bag and they are like my holy grail. So, of course, I'm going to love all of these products. Next is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in Light. I really like this. I really enjoy this. For starters, it smells like a tropical dream, so that's definitely a plus. But this has a very flattering tone for fair skin. I have another bronzer in here, and you could probably also guess this one if you've been watching my videos. This is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. And again, this one has a very gorgeous tone for fair skin. It's more on the cool tone side, which I find bronzers that are a little more on the cool side to work better for fair skin. So if you have not checked this out, I highly recommend it. Next is a newer addition to my makeup bag. This came in the BoxyCharm in January. And it is the Pure Cosmetics Bronze and Brighten Cheek Palette. And I know you've heard me mention this a couple of times since I did that BoxyCharm unboxing. I love the blush and highlighter in this palette. The bronzer is a little too much for me. It's a little too dark on my skin tone. The highlighter is so pretty. And I think it is so versatile because it looks nice on my skin tone. And I can imagine that it would look nice on a lot of skin tones. And again, we have a peachy pinky blush that is just gorgeous. And this one also has a sheen to it. Next is the Smashbox Cover Shot Palette Mattes. It's the Mattes one. And the shades look like this. I love these shades. I'm a neutral eyeshadow type of gal, so I love these. I love that it has the black in it, so you can darken up a look and smoke it out if you want. This palette is very nicely pigmented. It goes on nice and smooth, and it blends out really easily, and it's nice and compact. It fits in my bag easily. It doesn't take up much room, and it has a nice mirror, so I really enjoy this palette. The other eyeshadow palette I keep in here is one of the new Wet n Wild palettes, the 10-pan palettes. This one is the Not a Basic Peach palette. These are gorgeous shades, and even though it looks really springy, I have been using it since I got it in December. I think they came out just before Christmas, and I have been loving these. And these are only $4.99. They're awesome. Next, I have two of my favorite eyeliners. I have the Maybelline, what's this called? The Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil in black. And I have the L'Oreal Infallible Pencil in black as well. I really like both of these. they both perform really well in my lower waterline, and they also apply nicely to the lid if you just want to do a thin line of liner on your upper eyelid. Then I have my two favorite mascaras in here. This one you have seen me use a whole lot. It's the L'Oreal Telescopic. This has been a favorite of mine for years. I love this so much. It has the nice slim wand. You can get right down to the base of your lashes without making a mess, because I get messy with my eyeliner and my mascara. Not even gonna lie, I get messy with it. So the small one definitely helps me out. But then we have the Benefit Roller Lash, which I have been loving since it came out. And this does have a bigger wand, but I really like this if I want more voluminous and full looking lashes. The telescopic makes my lashes look a lot longer than they are naturally. And this makes my lashes look a lot more full than they are naturally. So it just depends on the look I'm going for, which one of these mascaras I use. Oh, I forgot. I was going to mention before I mentioned my eyeshadows, my Painterly Paint Pot from MAC. This is my favorite eye primer. I know a lot of people like the soft ochre, but for my complexion, the Painterly works better. And this cancels out the veining and stuff I have on my eyelids, and it really holds my eyeshadows on for like ever. When I use this, my eyeshadows look exactly the same as they did when I put them on, whether it is 8 hours later or 24 hours later. So I love these paint pots by MAC. And then I have my spoolie in here. This is just a little one by e.l.f. just for combing through my eyebrows. Then I have my favorite brow pencil, and this is one by MAC. And I really like this one because the color is so good for my brows. I'm wearing it today, and I just think the color of this matches my hair and brows like so well, so well. And it has a very fine tip. And then my favorite brow gel is the Tinted Brow Gel by Essence. It's the Make Me Brow, and I have mine in the shade Blondie Brown. This is also a great shade for my brows. This is like $3 and it works so well. If you have not tried this out, I definitely recommend this one. Oh, I forgot my concealer. My favorite concealer, another product I'm sure you can guess, is the NARS Radiant Creamy. I have mine in this shade Chantilly. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I really like this concealer because it's so creamy, like it says in its name, Radiant Creamy. And in my opinion, it is radiant and creamy. It goes on so smoothly under my eyes. I would not say that this is full coverage, but it has really good coverage, and it is not drying or cakey under the eyes. A lot of concealers I have tried tend to cake under my eyes, and it emphasizes the lines and stuff under my eyes, and this one does not. So another holy grail product for me. And then about the last 10 products in here are lip products, because I am a lip product junkie. First of all, I have my Burt's Bees chapstick. I have about 5 of these in my house in various locations. One in my bathroom, one beside my bed, one in my kitchen. I keep one in this bag. I keep one in my car because I love a good chapstick, and this has been a holy grail chapstick for me for years. Then I have my 3 favorite lip liners, and these are the same 3 from my top 10 under 10. These are all Revlon Color Stay lip liners. We have the shade Natural, We have the shade Nude, which is my most favorite. And then we have the shade Raisin for when I'm going with a darker lipstick. And then we have 5 lipsticks. We have L'Oreal in the shade 800 Fairest Nude. That is all I have left of this. I love this. It's such a beautiful pinky nude on me. Then I have my 2 favorite Revlon lipsticks. I have the shades Champagne on Ice and Mink. This is Champagne on Ice. It's a beautiful frosted nude shade. This is the shade Mink. That's all I have left in that one. Another favorite of mine. And it is a beautiful light brown. Then I have this Galactic lip paint that I got in the BoxyCharm box last month. And when I'm going for a darker lip color, I love this one. It's so pretty. The last product in my bag is the Mellow Cosmetics lip paint in the shade Tehran, I believe is how you pronounce it, Tehran. This is such a pretty nude color. Alright, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed, please do go ahead and give it a thumbs up and click subscribe down below. Would love to have you as part of my YouTube family. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at ASK Beauty and More. I'll have the links to those in the description bar down below. Also, if you haven't checked out my hairstyles channel, it is Sugar and Spice Hairstyles. I'll have that linked in the description bar down below along with my other social media handles. So if you would like to, go check that out. And that's it for this one, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.